A treat as the Israeli national team makes their return to the homeland for the first time in 2019, and they are hosting the visitors from Germany. This is, of course, round 2 of the European qualifiers. Still a few spots up for grabs here in Europe ahead of the 32-team World Cup qualifiers. You see there the other Group L action. These two teams will be back in action again on Tuesday. Germany off against Greece and Israel against Serbia. But let's take a look at the standings. You can see Germany and Greece duking it out for that top spot in Group L. Germany just one loss so far, and that came against Greece in Patras. They'll get a chance to avenge that loss and potentially finish at the top of the group with 2 victories here in the final window. This is the 6th window of the World Cup qualifiers, and the final one, actually. So we're very, very excited to have all you guys here watching with us. Israel still has a chance to qualify. The dream is not over for the World Cup qualifiers for Israel. They just need a lot of things to happen. They can secure a spot if they win both of these games coming up, and then Serbia and Georgia need to both lose twice. If Serbia lose twice and Georgia win once, then Israel would have to beat Serbia by 22 points on Sunday in order to qualify. So there we're going to get the German players introduced. A lot of these players were featured in the first matchup between these two teams, which was an instant classic, especially if you're a German. Israel had a 23-point lead over Germany on the road, and by just a wave of fury, courtesy of Dennis Schroeder, Maxi Keebler, they came back. Maxi Keebler with the alley-oop from Dennis Schroeder, the buzzer regulation to send that one to overtime, and Israel unable to bounce back. And Germany ended up winning that one by 14 in overtime, actually, put up 20 points in the 5-minute overtime session. So there you see the head coach, Henrik Rudel, who took over for the Chris Fleming. And now we're going to get the players' introductions from Israel.
Ladies and gentlemen, Israel is the team of Israel.
And there is one of the most promising prospects, not just for Israel, but in global basketball. We'll talk more about Deni Avdija in a second. Deni Avdija just turned 18 in January, coming off a MVP performance at the Basketball Without Borders camp / tournament at the All-Star Weekend. And we'll see if Coach David Oded-Katash decides to put him in into the rotation here tonight. We're also going to see a debut from T.J. Klein. He'll be wearing number 33. That's T.J. Klein right there. Player for Unet Holon in the Basketball Champions League here in Israel. So again, this is an Israeli team featuring a few new faces. They don't have Tamir Blatt in their lineup tonight. No Jake Cohen, who's their leading scorer. So that's 2 of their main guys who pretty much were featured in all the games leading up to it. But before we talk more about tonight's matchup, we're going to have the national anthems for both countries.
National anthem of Germany.
And now the national anthem for Israel.
בשירת ההמנון הלאומי של ישראל התקווה אני מזמין את תמר עזרן, בת ה-14, בבית ספר למוזיקה, לייב ארמי. ולמחיאות כפיים, תמר עזרן, בבקשה.
So the beautiful rendition of the Israeli national anthem. Now the two teams will exchange souvenirs at midcourt in one of FIBA's great traditions. Also had a chance to see Tamir Blatt there, who is in the building, just not in the lineup. And again, the first game between these two teams back in November, December, 112 points, a season high in terms of the FIBA qualifiers, European qualifiers. Dennis Schroeder, 30 points in that game. Robin Benzik, 24. You see the referees there. Adamir Zerpovic from Bosnia-Herzegovina. Janusz Kalik from Poland. And Ventislav Velikov from Bulgaria. But again, that first matchup, Germany knocking down 14 threes, and that's after being down 54-35 at the half. So they put on a furious comeback for, at the time, they stay undefeated. You see their roster there. A couple guys to look out for. Of course, the one consistent player has been Johannes Thiemann. He's been there for quite a while. But it's going to be interesting to see who the go-to player will be in today's game. Ismet Akpinar had 13 points the first time these two played. He's in the starting lineup alongside Niels Giffey, Karsten Tada, Paul Zipser making his return from injury, and the big man inside, Mike Zerbis. Paul Zipser, another one who hasn't featured in the qualifiers as of yet. Obviously, some basketball fans remember him from his time with the Chicago Bulls last season. Had a foot injury, missed about 10 months of action, but he's happy to be in the lineup. Meanwhile, for Israel, we already talked a little bit about Deni Avdija. Of course, Bar Timur has been a regular. Itay Sigev had 14 points, and so did Nimrod Levy the first time these two teams faced off. And Levy will be coming off the bench. Sigev there in the starting lineup alongside Bar Timur, Rafimenko, Tomer Jinat, and Iftah Ziv. So Iftah Ziv, who did not play actually in the first matchup. And there's Deni Avdija, who, according to many scouts, one of the purest strokes you'll see on the international circuit. Also has the size at 6'8", and the playmaking ability. Will Katash put him in to the game here tonight is for us to see. Meanwhile, Henrik Rudel has done a good job in these qualifiers, getting his team ready. They've already qualified for the World Cup, obviously, with their 9-1 record. They were 6-0 in round one. And again, that one loss coming against Greece. But no players on today's roster averaging double figures for Germany. And this is a team that shoots, 50% from the field so far in the qualifiers, 38% from three, 81% from the free throw line. They've been one of the most efficient teams we've seen They actually rank first in scoring at 87.7 points per game. And Lithuania, just to put into context, is second at 83 points per game. So a good 4-point margin there on that offensive rating for Oded Katash. And they're shooting 50% from the field is second. Free throw percentage is first. On the other end, Israel, who average about 77 points per game. It's right about the middle of the table, 13th in the qualifiers. Israel currently ranked 35th in the world. Germany 22nd. So Germany obviously the slight favorite, well, considerable favorite in this one. But Israel will be playing with everything they have. They still have a chance to qualify for the World Cup in China. And of course, that World Cup starts end of August. 32 teams will qualify, 12 teams from Europe. And in the second round of these qualifiers, the 3 highest placed teams from each group. So obviously there are 4 groups. And those 12 teams will qualify for the World Cup. This is the final window of the second round. We had 2 earlier windows in November and September 2018. And after almost a year and a half plus of qualifying basketball, it all comes down to this weekend for those last few spots, 5 spots remaining for a World Cup. Will Israel get a chance to taste it? We are live and underway. Opening possession goes to Israel. There's Ziv, who's pressured. Gets it away to Ginat. Nice pick and roll action. Ginat, easy finger roll layup for the first basket of the game. And Israel is on the board first. Now we can expect these fans to provide a lot of energy and noise. A little bit of a flex offense as they look to get the ball inside to Zertis. The double team comes, kicks it out. Zipser has to put it up, step back 3, knocks it down. Cool looking jump shot there from Paul Zipser. And a bit of a press here that Israel's able to break. Oh, nice fake pass, Bar Timor. Gets another easy layup for Israel. So both teams clicking on offense here early on. Akpinar to Zipser at the elbow. Shot clock it down again. A little bit of contact, no foul called. Doesn't hit the rim. And Segev comes away with the rebound. Here's Ziv looking for the high screen. Kicks a shot, no good. Zipser comes away with the rebound. And Zipser goes all the way, loses the ball on the way up. And it's going to go out of bounds, off Tada, back over to Israel. So the 6'7" Zipser, who has shown off his shooting touch as a member of the Chicago Bulls. Last played with Germany in the 2017 Eurobasket qualifiers. Was actually the leading scorer, 13 points per game. So you know he's happy to be back out there in the jersey. Nice backdoor cut. But a deflection by Germany. Still 14 seconds on the shot clock. Oded Katash giving out the instruction for the baseline out of bounds play. Looking for the double screen to free up Timor. And we're going to have another whistle. Israel will retain possession once again on the baseline. There's Henrik Rudel. Timor guarded by Tada, and then Ziv draws a foul on the drive. So the possession will extend a little bit more. Let's see who they give that foul to. Once again, Israel inbounding. Foul on Akpinar. Now Timor. Ziv. Shot clock winding down. He's got to put it up. Little crossover to the left. He pull up three. Back rim, no good. Rebound by Giffey. Nice pass. And the big man Zerbis rewarded for running the floor. Germany back up by 1. Here's Timor. Again looking for the screen. Pulls up for the long 2. No good. Strong rebound by Mike Zerbis. Now Zipser runs the floor again and lays it in off the glass. Nicely executed fast break there from Germany. The pass from Giffey. Looking to get around and all the way to the cup is Tomer Ginat. So Ginat now with 4 early points. And this game has been quite up and down from the start. No basket. Foul was committed on the ground. And there you see the nice pass off the dribble from Giffey. And then another assist from Giffey. So he's doing a great job distributing. Zipser looking inside to Zerbis. Double teams comes and he throws it out of bounds. So the help defense causing some issues on that possession. Once again, the pressure in the backcourt from Germany. Ziv, Akpinar all over him. Timor gets a high screen from Zigev. Oh, good defense. Forced into a tough shot and a shot clock violation as the ball did not hit the rim. So solid defense that time from Germany. And Tony Katash visibly not happy with that one. Bit of a zone defensive look here. And leads to the open shot. Corner 3, Tada airballs it. Timor comes away with the rebound, looking to push the tempo. Again, the high screen. Skip pass, Ziv for 3. Too strong, gets his own rebound though. Good awareness. Timor, top of the key. Knocks down the 3. Nice looking shot there from Bar Timor. He needed that. Comes into the game just 18% from beyond the arc. And a quick answer. Niels Giffey, who might not look it, but he's 6'11". Obviously plays the wing, so very good guard perimeter skills as well. Here looking to keep up with Menko, and he knocks down his first shot. So Rafi Menko on the board with his first 2. Nice backdoor feed, Giffey again. So early on, Giffey, who's been one of the breakout stars for this team throughout these qualifiers. And a turnover. Offensive foul called as they were looking to set the screen. Watch here again, a nice pass from Akpinar. Giffey getting away from his man on the backdoor cut. There's Akpinar, little pick and roll, near turnover. That's Christian Senkfelder in the game for the first time. And the easy 2 there from Saibu, Joshiko Saibu, who just checked in the last whistle. Timor can't make it consecutive 3s, and the rebound goes over to Senkfelder. There's Akpinar, nice little hesitation dribble. Couldn't finish the runner. Wanted the foul call. Timor, he hesitates, pushes, and gets to the lane. Nice looking move there from Bar Timor. The stop and go froze the defense, and we're now tied at 13. Saibu and Ekpenar in the backcourt. Giffey at the three. Singfelder. And Zerbis inside. Long shot, no good from Ekpenar. Ball saved over. Ends up with Timor. Timor with the screen from Segev. Leaves his feet. No charge call. It looked like Giffey was there in time. And there might be a couple of injuries there. Timor, hard fall. And Zerbes, meanwhile, the quick spin, no good. So Israel, happy to play at a faster tempo. Germany more efficient with his offense, more methodical. Long three, no good for Ginat. Zerbes the rebound. Here's Germany looking to run. Saibu, corner three. No good again. And Germany able to extend a possession, and a reach-in foul called against Timor, who looks absolutely gassed after these first 7 minutes. See here again, Giffey maybe got there. It's a bang-bang play. Just he was definitely outside the semicircle before he found the cutting Ziv. Guy Panini checks in, the Unit Holon player, alongside TJ Klein. So the two Holon players on the court at the same time. As Giffey gets the two to rattle in. Giffey was definitely a sharp shooter. 3 of 3 from the field. Hasn't taken a three yet. Klein couldn't find the backdoor cutter, and it's a turnover. Nice steal from Saibu. And Guts try to get it back. Giffey, he can't hit the three. Long rebound, ends up with Thyman. See the three-point numbers, both teams just 1 of 5 thus far. Bastian Doritz, they go inside of time, and double team comes. Doesn't panic, but the shot clock expires. So the double team on the block has been very effective for Israel defensively. They've caused a few turnovers out of it. We'll see if Germany makes the adjustment. As Gil Benny checks in for the first time, the 5'11" point guard. Getting his first action of these qualifiers. And right away, Benny on the attack. Foul called on the floor, the second team foul on Germany. So both coaches electing to go to their bench early here in the first quarter. It's all reserve players for Israel. And a turnover there committed by Panini. Saibu looking to orchestrate the offense and set a down screen for Dorit. Dorit now with another screen from Thyman. Looking to hit the roller. The double team comes again, and a travel. So the defensive pressure yet again working to perfection for Israel. The fourth turnover committed by Germany. Still 15-15. Minute 30 left here in the first quarter. Gil Benny. Zalmanson also in the game. Here's Guts. Little Euro step and then a tough pass. Didn't have much spacing there to kind of squeeze that pass in. So Golan Guts with the turnover. They go to the block again. The double team starts to make its way. Thyman takes his time, and nice little turnaround jump hook off the glass. And then Thyman almost got the steal. Not quite. see they're battling with Zalmanson. Drop step, turn the shoulder right into the chest of the defender to create the separation to get the shot off. Here's Benny for three. No good on his first attempt. Sink fell to the rebound. Final minute of the quarter. Doret, he can't get the quick three, and hustle rewarded. Another possession here for Germany. Andreas Obst also in the game, number 42. Here he is with the ball. Has to take a long shot. No good. Another offensive rebound. Saibu. And he kicks it out, but they call a reach-in foul on Israel, who had one more foul to give. So offensive rebounds being collected by the Germans. Shot clock and game clock, 2-second differential. So Germany will have to put a shot up. Obst inside. Wow, time in traffic, able to knock it in. Israel looking to push. Benny, can he get it off? He did, but wasn't able to knock it down. So at the end of the first quarter, Germany on the road with a 19-15 lead over Israel.
World. FIBA Basketball World Cup is right here. You want it? Come and get it.
And yes, that was Kobe Bryant, one of the global ambassadors for FIBA at the World Cup in China next summer, alongside Yao Ming. As we take a look at the stats, Germany doing a lot of damage from the interior, 8 of 11 from the field, inside the arc, only knocking down one three-pointer thus far. As we check out some of the highlights of the first 10 minutes of action. It's been a close game throughout. Neither team able to really get into too much of a rhythm. We've already seen 10 players feature for Germany, and also 10 players for Israel. So the benches and the contributions will be key in this matchup. You can expect that. Bar Timor leads the way, leads all scorers at 7 points. Also has 2 assists, and you can see there 2 of Timor's 7 on the other end. Nails Giffey, 6 points, also has 2 assists himself. So Giffey and Timor have been the playmakers. Ops will inbound it for Germany. There's Saibu. They want to go inside the time on the other block this time. TJ Klein ready to help. Kind of caught a no man's land. And they call a foul on Zalmanson as he's looking to body up. So Johannes Thiemann, or Thiemann. Almost a travel down the out of bound violation by Doret. Got away with it. Obst. Again, shot clock winding down. Spins inside to Thiemann. He can't finish. And then a foul, loose ball foul. So Germany making a point to get the ball inside. And that time Thiemann couldn't convert. Here's Benny again. Little pick and pop with Klein. He takes a little nice one-handed push shot from below the elbow. And TJ Klein with his first basket for the Israeli national team. Here's Doritz. One of too many Bayreuth players on this German roster today. And then a kind of sloppy play there from Panini as he tapped it right to Saibu, who gets a second chance field goal to fall. Here's Panini looking to redeem himself maybe. Klein gets inside to Zalmanson. Spins off Tiemann. Spins back. No good. They follow the shot. And Germany comes away, looking to push a little bit. They find Senkfelder. Trailer three-pointer. Doesn't go down. So both teams struggling from three here in the first half. It's a combined 2 of 14. Gut. He gets inside, takes a bump, and one opportunity. And a nice move there from Golan Gut. You see the foul right there. Able to get his shoulders squared up with the basket and knock in the runner for his first field goal. Meanwhile, you hear the nice applause there for Denny Avdia, seeing his first minutes of men's national team action. He was one of the All-Star 5 at the FIBA European Under-20s. And the and one completed there by Gut. So a lot of scouts will be watching to see how Avdia performs here. Doesn't get that much time with Maccabi Tel Aviv. There's Doret getting a screen from Tiemann. Zipser, tough shot. Tiemann has to put it up, and once again, another shot clock violation. Zipser wanted a foul call, nothing doing. And this one, bit of a defensive battle here, considering that Germany put up 112 points. Granted, in overtime, the first time these two teams faced off. Looking to run through Klein. Nice backdoor cut. Panini, famous for his passing. Can do a little bit of everything with his size. Panini also 35 years old, the only player on the Israeli roster tonight older than 26. So quite a big gap there between Panini and the other guys. It's a young squad. The future's very bright for Israel. A lot of talent. And Benny, who's looking to split the double team, draws a kickball. So again for Israel, no Richard Howell Jr., no Jay Cohen, no Tamir Blatt. They've got Guy Panini back in the lineup. And he can't hit the long three. Senkfelder the rebound. Oh, it's off, sorry. They want to go inside to Thiemann. Too much help, Zipser. Ops will take the three. And again, no good. So the iron unkind here in the first half from long distance for both sides. Oh, nice cut, nice pass, nice finish. And that's the Unet Holon connection. Panini to TJ Klein. And Klein giving them a nice little lift off the bench. There's Tiemann on the block. Nice strip away from Klein. Numbers for Israel, 3-on-2. Panini from the wing, knocks down the three. And you can see what it means to him. It leads to a timeout by Germany. Israel back up 25-21. Gut able to get the defense to sink inside. Panini just fades out to that three-pointer. In rhythm. And confidently knocks it down. Panini looking to bring that energy. See that the rebounding numbers in favor of Germany so far, especially on the offensive rebounding end. Meanwhile, in other action in Group L, Serbia just a 3-point lead at the half over Estonia, 34-31. As you see there, the shooting statistics. So obviously a dream result for Israel would be Serbia losing on the road in Estonia, and then Greece beating Georgia. Georgia would secure a spot in the World Cup if they win 2 games, but if Serbia lose twice. Again, Israel, they need Georgia and Serbia to both lose twice, and then they need to win both of their games as well. So Doret running the point guard duties. Still sidling in the backcourt with him. Giffey back in. And they go right to Zerbic. And a quick 2. Another assist for Nails Giffey. Benny all the way to the rim. Nice finish. See the quick burst there from the 5'11" Benny. Definitely a quick first step. Almost an explosive step for him. Giffey looking to go over Dia, and a foul called on Zerbis. See this drive and finish again from Benny. Much the delight of the fans. There's Akpinar back in, number 8. Looking to apply the four-court pressure on Benny. Benny, high screen from Segev. And a turnover as Panini was looking for Segev inside. Couldn't quite handle the pass. So we're approaching the midway point of the second quarter. Zipser, and that's what he can do. Knocks down his second three-pointer from a similar spot than earlier and cuts the deficit back down to 1. Zipser, who's playing at San Pablo Burgos in Spain at the moment. Segev, a lot of traffic there, triple team. Lucky to get away with just a jump ball. But back to Zipser. He was sidelined for about 10 months, recovering from a foot injury. And there he is. Has a great shooting touch. Another timeout on the floor. This time Israel. So 12 points from the Israeli bench here so far in the first half. And they've already put 6 of their 7 available bench players in the game. And it's proved quite fruitful for them. Meanwhile, you see the assist to turnover numbers quite even. And who will be that go-to guy for Germany? You'd expect Zipser to kind of fill that role. He's got 8 points so far to lead all scorers, including the only 2 made threes for Germany. And of course, Giffey able to distribute thanks to his size, 6'10", 6'11", with guard skills. Knew another German player like that once, Dirk Nowitzki, who kind of had a standout performance at the All-Star weekend. and what could be potentially his final run with the Dallas Mavericks. I'm sure he's happy where German basketball is today. As Panini, no, that's a missed shot there by Ginat on the nice baseline cut on the out-of-bounds play. So Germany, again, looking to get the ball inside. Zipser in and out. Akpinar too strong on the three. And it's going to be another loose ball foul called against Zerbis. Second one of its kind. And, of course, he is a big body. You see him and Panini wrestling for position inside. Zerbis just using that left arm to push off. And he'll head to the bench with his second foul. Here's Avdia now running the point. Gets inside and will head to the free throw line as they call a blocking foul off the drive. So Denny Avdia with the chance to earn his first national team points from the foul line. Again, this is a kid who just turned 18 a few weeks ago. Last week is the MVP of the Basketball Without Borders camp in Charlotte, North Carolina at the All-Star Weekend. The word from the scouts, it can do a little bit of everything on the offensive end. Misses that free throw though, so splits the trip to the free throw line. Israel still up 2. Saibu in traffic in the corner. Gets it back out to Andreas Seifert, and Zipser knocks down another three-pointer. So Paul Zipser, first player in double figures, and a great bailout option. Avdia, tough pass, didn't really have the angle. Tried to force it there to Panini. But Paul Zipser was very clear that he was getting his rhythm back after missing so much time with injury. Tried to play at the last window, wasn't quite ready, and he seems more than ready now. We have a whistle off the ball. It's going to be a foul against Israel. It's just their second team foul. So Bar Timor checks back in for Leo Benny. Saibu also checks out. So Germany now 1-point lead and the ball. Andreas Seifert in the game as well, number 2 there. Another Medi Bayreuth player. And wow, nice looking shot. Ishmael Akpinar with the long three. Found the space, and now all of a sudden Germany heating up from beyond. 4th three-pointer of the night. And a foul called on Seifert, trying to hold down Segev. So Segev will head to the free throw line. And there you see Akpinar, way too much room for him. Akpinar, 41% three-point shooter in these qualifiers, and you can see why. First free throw is good for Segev. One for 2. So Israel leaving a few points at the line. Germany yet to attempt a free throw in this game so far. Now we see the zone defense. It leaves Zipser. Corner 3, no good, but the offensive rebound is Seifert. Germany resets. Double team comes. And they call it travel. He dragged his pivot foot. You saw that right foot came off the ground. So another turnover caused by the double team. And that is the way to execute the game plan defensively. Ginat In for the first time is, or second time is Rafi Menko back in number 12. There's Ginat, forces the issue, and both referees had the same call, offensive foul. Going to be called on Tomed Ginat. Turned the corner and nails Giffey. Able to step in and take that one. TJ Klein back in. So now it's Giffey with 6 points, 4 assists, and now a drawn charge as well. Zipser, nice kick out, Akpinar for 3. Can't make it 2 in a row. Zipser, though, will finally get some free throws for Germany as he gets fouled, trying to go for the putback off the offensive rebound. So Zipser calmly knocks down the first free throw. Zipser, so he said he always liked Coach Rudel. First time playing for him. The two had similar roles on the court. Zipser misses the second free throw. So Germany up 4, 33-29. Oh, nice pass inside, and also very clever finish from Rafi Menko. So Israel able to find the gap and exploit it on that possession. Tada over to Zipser. Zipser sizing him up. Another three-point on the way. No good, but the rebound unable to be collected by the Israelis. So it will stay down here with Germany. See that beautiful delivery from Timor through the defense. And then the quick finish to avoid the block by Menko. Akpinar finds Giffey, elbow, almost too open. Here's Gut. Air balls a 3. So the shot looked good until it left his hands. Minute 17 left here in the first half. Can Israel put together one little final run to recapture the lead going into the locker room? And another foul called, so this time on Menko. And that will mean free throws for Giffey. First free throw is good. Now it's Giffey, who's really come along nicely, the 27-year-old. Stays perfect from the line. Giffey, who comes in shooting 50% from 3. He still has yet to miss a free throw in these qualifiers. Zone look here defensively for Germany. And Menko looking to bust them out of that zone with the long distance 3 ball. So what a game we have on our hands here. Israel staying close. The lead's been exchanged a few times as well. Here's Zipser looking to go at Klein. Double team on its way. Akpinar, oh, nice dump off. And oh, what a block. Teeman challenged at the rim. I believe that was Gut. Now Gut on the other end. The extra pass. They pull it back out. Menko probably had the three. Shot clock at under 10. Game clock right behind there, about 3 or 4 seconds. They've got to attack. Timor's got to go. Shot clock at 2. Long distance three. Short. Hit the rim, though. Menko rushed it. And then a foul on the floor, which will be free throws for Israel, and a chance to either tie or take the lead before the half. So there, the ball definitely hit the rim. And Gut knocks down the first free throw. So a chance now to take the lead into the half. Just 1.5 seconds left. And Gut just, well, potentially does just that. We're going to get a substitution. Gordon Katash getting a big body on the ball to prevent the easy long distance pass. And it's going to be team-in from half court. No good. So at the half, the home side, Israel, with a 1-point lead here over Germany in Group L action of the FIBA World Cup European Qualifiers. Israel still alive. They have to win here tonight. First half stats. The two-pointers have been kind to both teams, shooting better than 50%. Rebounding also in favor of Germany, +6 on the glass, also on the offensive end. Israel doing a great job moving the ball, 11 assists thus far. Also had a little bit more rim protection. And we'll check out some of the highlights of the first 20 minutes to give you a sense of how thrilling this game has been. So again, 36-35, Israel up 1. They put up 21 points in that second quarter after managing just 15 in the first. Israel already had 10 players score to get into the box score. So distributing it quite a bit. Leading scorers, Rafi Menko at 7, Bart Timor with 7. Timor's 7 points all came in the first quarter. On the other end for Germany, shooting just 39% overall. This is a team that came in averaging about 49.5%. So way off their average, but Paul Zipser, 12 points and 4 rebounds to lead all scorers. Niles Giffey with 8 points and 4 assists. But aside from that, maybe Joshko Saibu with his 4 points and Tiemann with his 4 points, 3 rebounds. But not much help so far for Germany. Welcome back to the Shlomo Arena here in Tel Aviv, Israel. We're just moments away from the start of the second half. German players still finding their way back to the floor. Israel enjoying a very slim 1-point lead at the break. It's been somewhat of a defensive struggle, especially compared to the first game. We talked before the tip-off about Germany coming in, highest scoring team in the qualifiers, one of the premier, well, most efficient shooting teams as well, but not the case thus far. Just 39% overall, just 4 of 17 from 3, and only attempted 4 free throws. Obviously, this is a German team. No Dennis Schroeder in the lineup, no Maxi Keebler. Maudo Lowe also hasn't been playing in the qualifiers. But we do have Paul Zipser, 12 points on 4 of 8 shooting, knocking down 3 threes, 4 rebounds as well. For Israel, it's been about Bar Timor, and towards the end of that second quarter, Rafi Menko really stepping up. Also got some nice plays from TJ Klein, just 4 points, but made a positive contribution. Guy Panini knocking down a big 3. But who will step up for Israel in the second half? Once again, they need the win in order to qualify. Then they'll need another win in their second game on Sunday. Right now, Serbia starting to pull away just a little bit from Estonia, 57-49 in that one with under 9 minutes to go. So there you see Henrik Rudel designing up a few plays for the early parts of the third quarter. The German team, 9 wins, only 1 loss so far in these qualifiers. 6-0 in the first round, 3-1 in the second. Only loss came to Greece in the last window, and they'll get a chance to avenge that loss just in a couple of days. Meanwhile, Israel will have to beat Serbia potentially very handily. They beat Serbia the first time, though, so there is a chance there. There's definitely an opportunity to come out victorious. So Zipser inbounds it to Akbanar. And it's the same starting 5 that started the game for Germany. Meanwhile, for Israel, Zalmanson starts the second half. So does Gut. And there's Zipser, who almost was able to thread the needle in there to Mike Zerbis. So Bar Timor also looked like he went down with an ankle sprain at one point of that first half. So no word yet, but he might be out for the game. Long rebound ends up with Ginat Ziv for 3, knocks it down. And Yifta Ziv, who only featured in 1 game, hadn't scored prior to this one in the qualifiers, knocks down a very timely 3-pointer to get things going here in the second half for Israel. He'll Zipser for Germany. Over to Tada. Back to Zipser, too much room for him, and he makes him pay for it. Another 3-pointer, Paul Zipser, showcasing the long-distance touch. 15 points on the night for Zipser now. Gut. Oh, nice backdoor cut, but it's not a pass delivered on target. It's a turnover. And there's Zipser. You see the nice screen by Tada. And there's just too much space for a man of that shooting ability. Giffey inside the Zerdes. looks to face up, trying to feed the cutter. Turnover. Ziv with the steal, pushes it up to Gut, who likes to slow it down and run some offense. Oh, spin move from Zalmanson. Takes the pump and finishes right over Zerbies. And then Zalmanson, who has the size and now has his first field goal. Akpinar looking to push. Oh, a hard fall there by Gut. And we'll see if he's okay. Ziv crosses over, and now they're going to pause the play. No basket there on the Ziv dunk. But it did look like two Israeli teammates caused that fall. Take another look here. Gut leaves his feet, and then got his feet taken out by under him by Ziv after the push from Zerbies. So fortunately, Gut seems to be okay. But if Gut and Timor both beat up, might just be a bruise there for Gut. But it could mean more than Dia, as Timor seems okay to go. He is with the ball now. Ziv back out to Timor. Skips it over to Menko. Gets inside, little double clutch. Good box out there by Akpinar. There's another body on the ground. Meanwhile, Gefe with a strong two-handed dunk. But there is an injured German player on the other baseline. Not quite sure who it is. And I think it might be Zipser, actually, which could be quite problematic. He gets up to his feet. So we'll take a look at what happened here. Another collision. And Germany still executing a perfect fast break despite being one man down. You can see Zipser there in the back of the shot. So bodies falling left and right. But it looks like Zipser is able to stay on the floor. See if he has a slight limp in his step. Here's Ziv inside to Almanson. Double team. Oh, nice little pump fake and a good move. Can't finish it. But the rebound and putback opportunity for Ginat as he draws a foul. Will head to the free throw line. So this game has been very intense and competitive so far. We expect that to be the case the rest of the way, of course. Tamir Ginat at the free throw line for the first time. Too strong on the first. So Israel still up one. You see Ginat's numbers, 3 assists for the big man. Let's go to his 4 rebounds. And he knocks down the second. So again, the 3-2 zone, kind of a 2-3-3-2 hybrid. And the zone look defensively. Israel might go back to a man. They look to feed Zerbi's turnover. Timor coming away with it. The transition screen. Dumps it off. Nice skip pass. And a reach and foul caught on Akpinar. This guy Panini gets ready to check in. Replaces Rafimenko. Timor throws it to the feet of Ginat. A near turnover. Good hustle, but can they get away with it? Shot clock winding down. It's going to expire. So it is going to be an eventual turnover on Israel. Good pressure defense there from the Germans to force it. And Denny Avdia checks in for Bar Timor. So Timor definitely a little bit shaken up here after a strong first quarter performance. So Avdia and Ziv at the top of that 2-3 zone. They leave Tada open, and he knocks down the three to give Germany the lead back up one. His first field goal. It's been very quiet, Kirsten Tada. Just his second field goal attempt. Avdia, oh, nice fight. Zalmanson looking to bully his way to the basket. Everything right but the finish. Here's Avdia for three. No good. Seemed like the whole crowd thought that was going in. Oh, nice behind the back pass. Tada can't finish it. But you gotta like the confidence we're seeing here from Niles Giffey. Of course, all these players also auditioning for a spot on the World Cup qualifying, on the World Cup team. As the three-pointer knocked in by Tomer Ginat. And he now has 8 points for those coming here in the third quarter. As a foul called on Almondson, he just kind of bulldozed his way over Tada. You see here Ziv with a beautiful skip pass. And Ginat might have had his toe on the line. I wonder if they'll review that. And Ginat now takes a seat on the bench. So does Almondson. Oh, easy jump hook there for Senkfelder. So they get the ball on the block. And Germany now ties up the game. Akpinar, good pressure on Ziv. And he dribbled the ball out of bounds. So that's what you love to see out of your point guard. Applying the defensive pressure in the backcourt. You take another look at this Senkfelder jump hook over Segev. Segev needs to play better early post defense to prevent the ball from going in that easily. Ioannis Tiemann back in. And Gil Benny, number 7, also in for Israel. So once again, both coaches going to their bench. Giffey, elbow, can't quite knock it down. Tiemann can come up with the offensive rebound. A chance here for Israel to run. Avdia throws it away. Good pressure from Sebu. And Sebu able to get away from the trouble. Giffey has a mismatch on Benny. Gets inside and finishes the 6'10". Giffey showcasing all the skill set here tonight. 12 points now to go with his 4 assists. TJ Klein. Avdia hits Klein on the roll. Klein looking to go at Tiemann. Spins and finishes. So Klein now at 6 points. He's perfect from the field. If anything, Israel need him to be more aggressive. As a hand check foul called on Benny. See here Klein again. Able to get away from the defender on the spin move. The lob, oh no, it's a little runner there from Saibu. Oh, running the floor! Segev, the big man getting up ahead, and the beautiful delivery from Avdia. We talked about his playmaking ability and court vision on display on that last one. Now looking to pressure Saibu. And a foul on the hedge as Segev, a little bit excited, but take another look at this pass here. Avdia right over Tiemann, finding Segev in transition with the rim run. Pass right on the money. And a strong finish from Segev. Giffey, double teams there, a lot of help side. They leave Akpinar open. He can hit the three. Avdia comes in for the rebound. Up ahead to Benny. Avdia trails for three. Oh, not this time. And you can see, again, these fans so excited for the young man. Every time he touches the ball, as Akpinar goes right at him. And it might have been blocked there. Giffey, a nice spin move. Tough shot. Can't get to fall. Avdia, another rebound. Now Benny. And the long shot, the long two, knocked down by Segev. So he's come alive here in the third quarter. It's a Segev with back-to-back field goals, his first 2 field goals of the night. In the last 4 points for Israel. Skip pass, Saibu. They want to go inside the team, and Saibu goes right at Avdia. Nice move. And it's going to be a and one, I believe. So Joshko Saibu, the behind-the-back pullback snatch, and then finishing of the outstretched arm of Segev. So a chance here to tie. Foul called on Denny Avdia. As Saibu completes the three-point play. So 50-50, under 2 minutes left here in the third quarter. Avdia heads back to the bench. And it's going to be Panini for three. No good. Battle for the rebound. And it goes out of bounds back to Germany. As Golan Gut back in the game, so he seems to be okay. Bastian Doritz also checks back in. The field goal numbers in favor of Israel. Same amount of makes. Israel just fewer attempts. Here's Tiemann. Kicks it out. Saibu short on the three. Klein the rebound. Which team can make a run? Just create a little bit of separation. Panini. A nice pass and one of the unsportsmanlike foul there. As Segev slipped the screen, he kind of pretended like he was coming up for a ball screen and dove to the basket. Panini read it beautifully. And it's going to be, I think they are going to check it to see if it's an unsportsmanlike, because there was no play made on the ball. And usually for the defense, if the officials go to the monitor, that is not the best sign. So there you see Tiemann with the hold. And even though it's not a violent foul by any means, by definition, if you don't make a play on the ball, that could be unsportsmanlike, which could lead to 2 free throws and the ball. And it is a regular common foul. So no free throws on that particular one. Germany, with its third team foul, they have one more foul to give. Here's Panini, the runner, tough shot. And there'll be a loose ball foul called. So that one goes against Bastian Doric. Oh, nice cut. Klein lays it up and in. They've been setting that one up all night. The player at the top of the key can either go off the double screen or dive straight to the basket. Works to perfection. Saibu inside. Tiemann. Oh, taken away by Sigev. Numbers here for Israel. Panini dumps it off. Klein lays it in. And the UNET Holon connection works once again. Israel with a 4-0 run here in the final minute of the third quarter to build up the momentum. You can hear the energy in the building. Ops inside the Tiemann, and they foul, so no basket. And that'll lead to free throws here for Tiemann. So Klein now in his first game in an Israeli jersey, 10 points on 5 of 5 shooting, 4 rebounds and a steal. You can see there back-to-back layups for Klein. Guy Panini with the 2 assists. And Tiemann knocks down the first free throw. So Johannes Tiemann. He's now got 5 points, 4 rebounds. And he knocks down both. Here's Panini. They gotta get a shot up. It's Klein. Oh, his first miss. And Ops won't get the shot off before the final, well, the third quarter buzzer. So after 3, it's still close. Israel 54-52 over Germany. It's a slim 2-point lead. Make sure you stay tuned for what's going to be a thrilling fourth quarter of action. So make sure you check out the FIBA World Cup Qualifier app on your smartphones. You can tune in to get all the live updates, highlights, stats, and more. And speaking of stats, both teams struggling from 3. Israel doing a better job inside. Both teams also making 6 free throws. So fourth quarter action underway now. Timur back in alongside Gut, Menko, Klein, and a turnover on the first possession. Tough break there, as Estonia gets a 1-point win over Serbia, which keeps the dream alive for Israel. And then Ops knocks down a 3-pointer. But wow, Estonia with a shocking victory over Serbia in a phenomenal comeback. And if Israel need any more reason to focus these last 10 minutes, that is it. Meanwhile, they've had 2 turnovers in the first couple possessions here. Ups, skips it over. Doret, he'll take the long 3. Short and out of bounds. So Germany up 1. Again, Germany has already qualified for the World Cup. Of course, all these players playing for pride, for their country, and for a chance to be on that team and on that plane to China. The Timor with the pressure from Doret. And another turnover, 3 in a row. So things a little bit unraveling here for Israel. Though fortunately for them, it doesn't lead to a basket, but it will lead to a substitution. 3 sloppy turnovers to start the fourth quarter. They need to get a good shot on this possession. Timor draws a foul. So the shot clock will reset to 14. And Timor will head back to the bench. Another foul called. So 2 early whistles. Here's Gut for the long 3, step back, hit the rim. So shot clock resets to get the offensive rebound. Ziv, elbow pull up, that's short as well. And a near turnover for Germany and a kick ball called against Ginat. But in that Estonia-Serbia game, in the other Group L game, Estonia hit a 3 with 15 seconds left to go up 3. Serbia fouled on a 3-pointer, and Stefan Jelovac missing all 3 free throws that could have tied the game. So Israel down 1, 7:50 left here. Long distance shot knocked down again. Andreas Obst, the second 3 of the quarter, and he's starting to really heat up. Ziv over to Klein, looking to answer, and the former Richmond Spider can't get the 3 to fall, but they get another key offensive rebound. Here's Ziv, skips it out. Menko, corner 3, big time shot. Rafi Menko. And really, neither team has been able to enjoy any kind of separation in this game. The largest lead for either has been 4, and we've had 19 lead changes. Oh, good help. And it leads to a near turnover. Instead, it's Ops who's heating up. He's filling it. 8 straight for him. Lead back up to 3 for Germany. All 8 points from Ops coming here in the fourth quarter. Ziv turns the quarter, gets inside, lay and scoop is good. So both teams trying to pick up their play after a few early turnovers there in the fourth. They go inside, and then Ginat getting a little bit restless, going for the steal over the top. And watch here, Ziv turns the corner. Little Ginobili-like finish as Andreas Obst knocks down another big shot. Oh, nice snatch dribble, and They're going to give him 2 free throws. So up to, he's playing his 9th game of these qualifiers. 5.5 points per game, 35% three-point shooter. Coming alive here in the clutch. Knocks down the first free throw. So Ups with a chance to enter double digits here in points. And he does just that. Now we see the press from Germany in the backcourt. Zeev easily breaks it. Menko, Gut, he'll take the 3. Ties up the game at 62. Big time shot. Golan Gut, his first 3-pointer of the night. Gut, who hadn't been much of an impact player for Israel, as Timon able to answer. So back and forth we go. It's been the theme of the night. Neither team able to get comfortable. There's Ziv again. Oh, this time can't finish the lefty scoop. Giffey over to Upst. Germany still with a number of starters on the bench. Inside to Timon, who falls and throws the ball up. A chance here for Israel to run. Menko. Nice pass inside and a quick finish from Klein again. So they took advantage of Timon falling. And TJ Klein, who has been I don't want to say a monster inside, but he's definitely been very good at finding those gaps through the defense. Gets another layup. He's now 6 of 8 from the field. So we're tied at 64. Germany calls a timeout. You see that the assist turnover numbers. Israel doing a good job sharing the ball. See this beautiful pass there from Ziv. Gift to Ziv. Now with 3 assists. Let's go to 7 points. Klein, the leading scorer, with 12 points for Israel in his first action. You can see how he's gotten them as well. Rafi Menko, the only other Israeli in double figures with 10. Meanwhile, Zipser still leads all scorer with 15 points in just 15 minutes. So Klein on the bench. We're right at the midway mark of the final stanza. There's Akpinar, who's one of the only, or is the only German player. And Senkfelder with the clutch bucket here. Of course, anything that lasts 5 minutes of a game that has less of a 5-point differential is considered clutch. Gut misses that 3. Giffey, backdoor cut. Oh, the extra pass. Nice block. And then bodies crash, but Zalmanson able to get out there to contest a 3-pointer. But Israel wasn't able to corral the ball. So Bar Timor checks back in. Replaces Golan Gut. Here's Giffey. A little bit of contact, no good. Battle for the rebound. Menko saves it. And here comes Ziv back the other way. Oh, Ziv, dangerous pass. Fortunate. Comes to Timur. Another dangerous pass. And then a finish by Zalmanson. So a couple of fortuitous bounces there for Israel. 66 all. And it's still Ziv to Zalmanson. And then he'll have to earn it from the free throw line. A smart foul there by Akpinar after the turnover. And Zalmanson encouraging the Israeli fans to get up to their feet. A nice trap there. Tough spacing. See the good hustle from Saibu. On the previous possession, that's a tough pass. But a good catch and good hands there by Zalmanson. First free throw good for Zalmanson. Gives Israel back the 1-point lead. Important to note, Israel no more fouls to give. Germany still has one. And 2 for 2 for Zalmanson. Can Israel stay alive? It's going to be a foul off the ball, so that's going to be free throws. So not a smart foul. The hold will put Germany on the free throw line. TJ Klein back in for Ginat. First free throw, no good for Giffey. So Serbia now 6 wins, 5 losses. Still currently in that third spot. Georgia will be playing Greece. Israel the chance to move to 5 and 6 before facing off against Serbia on Sunday. Here's Klein, skips it over, wide open. Guy Panini, he's clutch. He's so clutch. He knocks down the big three. You knew that was coming. Wide open in the corner, and there's one player you can't leave open for Israel. It's Guy Panini. He gives them the 4-point lead. Germany looking to answer. It's Saibu. Switched on with Klein. Gets inside, takes a bump, and he'll head to the free throw line. And you can see the question marks around Zalmanson. And Zalmanson knocked him off balance. Panini, the 2 UNET Holon players connecting once again. They've been doing it throughout the game. And the bench loving it. Still plenty of time to play. Saibu will head to the free throw line after the timeout. You see there, TJ Klein, 12 points, leads the way. Ginat with 6 rebounds. Bar Timur with 5 assists. Meanwhile, Joshko Saibu plays for Alba Berlin. The 6'2 guard, 28 years of age, leads the team in rebounding so far, 4 rebounds. Comes into the game, 10 of 16 from the free throw line. That's just 62%. So these are by no means a definite. Once again, the Guy Panini three with the shot clock winding down and defenders flying out to contest brings the crowd to its feet. So these will be Saibu's first free throws of the second round for Germany. A chance to cut it down to 3 or 2. And he gets a nice bounce on the first. So on the floor for Germany, Akpinar, Giffey, Obst, Saibu, and Tayman. And he misses the second. Klein, strong rebound in traffic. And Israel with a 3-point lead. But they still have to find a way to score to potentially put the game away. Germany need to stop to keep it close. Zalmanson, the long two, knocks it down. And that was a confident looking shot. Brings a smile to his face. And Zalmanson, the Hopwell Elliott big man, coming through here in the fourth quarter. 8 points on the night. Here's Upst for Germany. Inside to Tayman. All deflected and saved by Klein. What a defensive play. Israel enjoying its largest lead of the game, just 5. But what a play defensively. Bart Timor gets inside, takes the bump. And the possession will stay with Israel. Shot clock resets to 14. 1:47 left. As we see here again, Zalmanson, it left him open. And he's enjoying it for sure. But these last 2 minutes will be the key. It's Panini, wants the screen from Zalmanson, contested 3. What a shot from Guy Panini. He did it in the left corner. He does it from the right. He puts them up 8. And then a near turnover stays with Germany. But Guy Panini, Saiku all over him. He was pointing out of bounds to, did he step out of bounds with his back heel? And they're putting in the young prodigy, Denny Avdia, into the game for defensive purposes, it seems. Avdia on Upst. Can he stay in front? A lot of contact. They leave Giffey open. Can't hit the 3. Avdia the rebound. What a performance here down the stretch. And a dangerous pass. They throw it away. Ziv with a one-handed pass off the dribble. Not a smart play. They got a little bit greedy. Klein was behind the defense. And you can see Katash not happy with that one. So Germany still had plenty of time. Down 8 now. Of course, Germany only lost 1 game so far in these qualifiers. Germany's closest game, or only close game so far in these qualifiers, was a 5-point win over Serbia. Aside that, they had the 8-point defeat to Greece. You take a look at the second chance points. Israel making the hustle plays. 10 offensive rebounds for those 17 second chance points. And watch this again, Panini. That right heel close to out of bounds, refuses the screen and knocks down the big time shot. Can they hold on? Greece with a 44-31 lead over Georgia at the half. So it could be a perfect night if Israel's able to take this one to the victory lane. Germany looking for a quick basket. Inbound to Akpinar. And looking for Obst. He goes to the elevator doors, finds the room for the three. Big time shot from Obst. He has been clutch himself here in the fourth quarter. And there is still a lot of life left in Germany. Again, they perfectly executed the double screen, closed the elevator doors after Obst zips through. Lines it up. And he's now got 13 points on the game. You see there the free throw and three-point shooting. Both teams fairly even.
Der Ball kommt rein. Die ersten zwei Doppel. Die ersten zwei Doppel. Der Ball kommt rüber. Die ersten zwei Doppel. Ein Foul.
So Israel with the possession. Just over a minute to go here in the fourth. They have a 5-point lead. We'll see if they put in the free throw shooters. Germany will press, obviously. Looking for the quick turnover. Germany put 4 players in the backcourt. Menko can run the baseline. They get it into Ziv. Menko finds Timur, who's able to get over half court. And now it looks like Germany will play it out. Already 10 on the shot clock. Ziv left open for 3. Another huge shot. This time it's Yifta Ziv, who redeems himself for the turnover and puts Israel back up 8. Oh, the block by Ziv. And Giffey knocks down a 3 to bring it back to 5. So both teams knocking down the threes here in the final minutes as Germany commit the last foul they had to give. See there, Giffey, sharp shooter. You just can't leave guys open at the top of the key. And on both ends, that's what happened the last couple of possessions. Yifta Ziv plays for Ironi Naharia. Had been scoreless in the qualifiers before this one. Comes up big now with 10 points. And they have 3 guards to handle the responsibilities, taking care of the ball. Germany playing it straight up. And it's a turnover. So once again, the door stays open for Germany. Timeout called by the Germans. And Israel couldn't quite put it away. And the way that Germany's been shooting in this fourth quarter, anything is definitely possible. Germany now 10 of 29 from 3. Meanwhile, Israel 9 of 24. So you see there are 3 players in double figures. Giffey leads the way with 16. We haven't seen much of Zipser in the second half after he took that fall. So we hope he's okay. Balanced scoring as well for Israel. Panini, all 3 of his field goals coming from beyond the arc. Yifta Ziv, 10 points and 5 assists. So that's the man that Israel need to look out for. Ups with 13 points in the fourth quarter on 4-6 shooting. 18 seconds left here in the game. Israel with a chance to pull up a very clutch victory. And they get it in just in time. Here's Akbanar. They find Ops in the corner. Of course he hits it. 2-point game. You cannot leave him open. He has not missed in the fourth quarter. That's his fourth three-pointer of the quarter. You see the beautiful screen set there by Gife. No communication. Avdia tries to close out, almost commits a foul. Fortunate it's not a 4-point play. But now it's back to 2. 79-77. We've seen both some great execution here these last few moments and also some poor defensive letdowns. 11 three-pointers now for Germany. All Israel has to do is take care of the ball. They don't need a shot. The shot clock is turned off. Ideally, you want to get your best free throw shooters on the floor. Looks like Avdia will be out there alongside Ziv. TJ Klein also going to be on the floor. Referees threatening to call a technical foul, which is obviously the last thing you'd want. So the 5 out for Israel: Ziv, Panini, Avdia, TJ Klein. The ball will be inbounded in the front court. So the last thing you want is a turnover here. Germany will look to get a steal or a quick foul, and it's a turnover. They throw it away. Giffey. Could it be a... They missed a three. Panini the rebound. There's still time on the clock. And Klein gets fouled. But remember, the first time these two teams faced off, it came down to a fourth quarter execution. Schroeder inbounded it to Kleber at the buzzer for the alley-oop. And it's all smiles now for Israel, but everyone panicked there momentarily as Panini, the trusted veteran, turns the ball over. Ups unable to capitalize, hit the three. So chance here for TJ Klein, the UNET Holon player here in Israel, can put this game away from the foul line. Knocks down the first. It's a 3-point game. This one would ice it. And he calmly sinks both free throws. Israel up 4. And you just don't want to foul here. As the buzzer sounds, Israel with a massive victory at home here at the Shlomo Arena, 81-77 over Germany. They stay alive. The World Cup dream is still alive. Everything went right for them today. In the end, Germany get their second loss of the qualifiers. They drop down to 9-2 ahead of their matchup against Greece. And now they also relinquish the top spot in Group L. So this was a huge game here in Israel. And TJ Klein, potentially the player of the game. 14 points, 5 rebounds. Led the team in efficiency ratings as they baptize the young Danny Avdia. He's able to pull out a victory in his first action of men's national basketball. As we take a look at the stats today, Israel shooting good from 2, not so great from 3. They out-rebounded Germany by 3, also more assists. Meanwhile, both teams turned the ball over quite a lot. No blocks for Germany. Used to having some rim protection with Maxi Keebler in there. Obviously now the Dallas Mavericks. And TJ Klein leads the way with 14 points. Giffey, another good game for him. 16 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. Saibu with 5 steals. So Joshko Saibu made a lot of huge plays for Germany. And the players in double figures there for both sides. Ops, 16 points in that fourth quarter. Zipser, who we did not see in the fourth quarter, ends the game with 15. So Guy Panini, also the hero. 2 huge three-pointers in the last few minutes. One from the left corner, wide open. One from the right corner / wing, where he definitely was not open. As we take a look at the highlights of this fourth quarter, so much taking place in the final 10 minutes. Israel avenging their heartbreaking loss to Germany. Back in the earlier rounds, there was the first 3 from Panini at the 3-minute mark. Israel really did step up down the stretch, knocking big shots. And then this one, the minute 40 left, with Saibu draped all over him, Panini able to coolly knock it down. And Ziv also knocking down a clutch shot. So multiple guys stepped up down the stretch, and it ends up in a major win here at the Shlomo Arena for Israel. Thank you so much for tuning in. These two teams will be back in action on Sunday. Israel will head to Belgrade. If they can beat Serbia by more than 22 points, then they will qualify. As a matter of fact, if they win both, if they just win that game and Georgia loses both of their games, they will automatically qualify. Meanwhile, Germany will look to bounce back at the Broza Arena in Bamberg, Germany on Sunday against Greece, with the top spot potentially on the line there. So, the FIBA World Cup qualifiers, providing you with the nail-biting action all ahead of the 32-team tournament taking place at the end of this summer in China. All these teams, all these fans, everybody wants to get a chance to head over to China for the World Cup. Still a lot of basketball to be played before then. But for these Israeli fans, what a treat they've been able to witness. There are the updated standings as they currently stand. Germany still in first place, but obviously with one more game played than Greece. Israel currently in fourth. If they can beat Serbia, they have a chance. They have a chance. Thank you so much for tuning in. That does it from us at FIBA. My name is Josh Davis. Thank you for watching. Good night.